which I'm trying my hardest to do. I am on Google Hangouts right now, as well as it's going to be called YouTube Live after today, I believe, actually. And so I am very excited to share this dish and meal with you. I'm going to show you how to make cauliflower crust. So if you are a pizza lover and you want to, you know, save on some calories, this is a very awesome alternative to create bread as well as create pizza. So I'm going to not do a whole pizza, but I am going to make crust, a crust-like base that you can make for pizza. And then, of course, from this basic recipe, you can truly, ooh, hold on, I'm showing a little cleavage. I didn't mean to do that. Excuse me. Thank you for that. Our team is back to saying, we know healthy is sexy, but we don't want to get too sexy on this thing here. Okay. So anyway, so I'm going to show you some a really quick way to actually create some alternatives to carbs, because carbohydrates definitely kind of hang down. And I'm going to show you how you can actually eliminate that and still enjoy a good pizza, a good tortilla, and you use this awesome thing called cauliflower. Cauliflower is very versatile. Only things that I would give you for tips when you're creating it into a crust is to know a few things. Number one, cauliflower is very, very moist. So you have to get the moist out. The very first step, if you have never seen my cauliflower video, how to make cauliflower rice, you definitely want to just get you a food processor. As you see, this one is dirty because I just used it. You want to put your cauliflower inside of the food processor and make it into a consistency that would be considered for like cauliflower rice. Okay, we're going to put this right in the sink, and we're just going to save this for illustrative purposes only. Okay, now I put my cauliflower inside of the microwave. I just recently got a microwave, and I normally don't. So we're going to get this off of me now, and it's all about this awesome. It's not about me anymore. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I'm on Google as well as on Facebook Live right now. So let's get this where you guys can see it. Just give me 1 second so y'all can see my cooking area. Okay, hope you guys can see that pretty good. And if you are on Google Hangouts, okay, you are hanging out with me, you will be able to see this. So now, as you can see, I have my, let's see how we can do this. Just give me 1 second, guys. My platform, yeah, I need the platform, honey. Thank you. I appreciate that very much. So, yes, I do. Okay. All right. So, hopefully you guys can see this. This is a good, hold on 1 second, guys. You're going to see black for a moment, because we're setting up shop here. Again, if you are on Google Live, you see all of the, I don't even know how this Hangout thing works, but it is what it is. All right, so now we have our bowls here. Can somebody comment if you could see this, please? If you can see my cutting board, if you can see that. And I'm about to not be able to see any comments in just a second. But if you can see that, just, oh, wow, never mind. No, you can't see it now. But give me 1 second just to hold this here. So, okay, this is not working. Okay. All right, hold on, guys. This is definitely live. Just give me 1 moment. If you are on Google Hangout, you are seeing the raw of all raw right now. You might want to laugh. Go to Google Hangouts. Okay. So, we may have to be a little far away. So anyway, let's start off here. First of all, in this bowl, I put my cauliflower rice or drilled up cauliflower inside of my bowl. And you can use either cloth, or you can use just like a basic paper towel like I'm doing here. But I want you to see how much moisture is in this cauliflower. So if you press down on it, okay? It will soak right up, okay? And that's what you want. Or you can use a cheesecloth, which is probably the politically correct way. I forgot to get cheesecloth. So we're going to just damp it. My hands are washed. You see how much moisture that is? And we're going to do this just a few times. All right, this video is especially perfect for the person who doesn't have any, what is it called? You know, I wish Facebook Live, you could use your laptop like on YouTube Live, but you can't. So this one is not really getting that damp, so I think maybe 2 more will dry it up. But cauliflower, again, is an extremely, extremely, extremely moist dish, okay? Hold on, let me set up my Google Hangouts crew. Okay, y'all guys can see that. So you guys can see it perfectly if you're on Google Hangouts. So boom, I'm gonna do this 2 more times. Again, the purpose of this is to get all that moisture out. There's so much moisture. Ooh, that's hot too, so be careful. Okay, getting all, again, this is the most critical. See, y'all can see this. I mean, this is pouring out water on this side. But I'm promising you this for sure. This is the most critical step in making a cauliflower crust, because if you have too much moisture, you're going to have a problem when you are forming it into crust. Okay? I'm actually going to do it like 3 more times. Again, the politically correct way to do this is to use this inside of a cheesecloth. You can actually get it from the Dollar Tree. They have them there, but I just forgot. So this is the best way that we're going to do this. I don't know what happened to my video. I hope I'm still on Hangouts. And if you just joined this, I'm showing you how to make cauliflower crust. And I have no clue what happened to my Hangouts, but hopefully you guys are still there. I know I don't see you. Hold on, guys. I'm just trying to see. I need my team here, and they're not here today, but that's fine. Okay, yeah, I am on Hangouts. So just press it. Look how damp it gets. It gets so damp. All right. Boom. So now some people, after they get there, and I'm actually going to transfer this. I'm going to throw this out. Okay. And I'm going to transfer this into my mixing bowl, which you don't have to do. But I just find that the metal mixes it way better than the sink. And as you can see, it has like this, like almost a doughy type of consistency. You do want to cool this off if possible, because this is a live video. I'm not going to really be able to cool this off too long. But what I am going to do is I am going to pop it in the freezer for a second. I'm going to come to you guys. All right. So I don't know if you've ever made cauliflower rice or mashed potatoes or what have you. If you've ever made cauliflower mac and cheese, I showed a video on how to do that, or the results of how to do that not too long ago. And we're just going to keep that in the freezer just for a second, just so that at least the bowl could cool, because I'm about to add an egg. And the one thing that you don't want to do is you don't want to add egg to a hot bowl, because you're going to get some mess. You're going to have some scrambled cauliflower things. So if you remember when I made the cauliflower mac and cheese, what I ended up doing was I ended up at the end of it, it was nice and cheesy, but water formed to the top. So I had to add panko breadcrumbs to it so that you don't have that moisture as well, you know. But the moisture does come up after you cook it. That's why that step where you saw me patting it with the paper towels is so important, because you will not get a lasting pizza crust, especially if you're going to use it for pizza. Hey, Teresa. Hey, Richard. Hey, Tori. Teresa says, hey, I substituted for potatoes a lot. This is new. Oh, you talking about cauliflower? Yes. It's so crazy because the consistency of cauliflower is like really awesome for people who are carb eaters. Like, one of my issues is that I love to eat rice. I love to eat bread. And when you eat it even as rice, you know it's not rice, but because it looks so similar, it just definitely helps. It definitely helps. And you know, potatoes is good, but it's a starchy carb. So I think that's pretty good. So at this point, what we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit of salt, just a little bit. We're going to add some pepper to our bowl. And we're going to add 2 eggs to this until we get this doughy effect. And just, again, because it's hot, don't stop doing that. And you might actually just need 1. Okay? And then what we're going to do is we're going to add some Parmesan cheese, of course. Your Parmesan cheese is what's going to keep it together. This is not fresh Parmesan cheese. I definitely recommend to use fresh Parmesan more than anything else. Okay? And you're going to see that it's going to start having a doughy consistency. Now, some people I have seen, oh, I'm sorry for my Google Hangouts. Some people, let me move this out of the way. Okay. So some people don't use mozzarella to be the base of it. I personally like to add the mozzarella right now for many reasons. And we're not going to use our fork anymore. We're going to get our hands nice and dirty. And even while I'm pressing on here, it's still a little bit too much moisture on here. Okay, so if you take a bake sheet, hold on guys, give me 1 second. Just give me one second to get my, now I know my cousins don't like the new aluminum. But we are going to use wax paper. Hold on, I'm just getting my baking pan. Okay. So, all right, we have a baking pan. I have it lined up with some wax paper. And I definitely don't need all that extra wax paper, but we're just going to keep mixing our bowl here. And even, like, I still feel like it's too moist. I really do. But we're going to mix this together. You can see that it's forming a dough, like a doughy consistency. So just work that together. John said veggie kale, papaya protein, vanilla flavor, fresh berries, suppress the appetite, and that provides me with a lot of energy. I love recipes, but I do use a food processor. Yes, I definitely use a food processor for this as well. Now, what I'm going to do is, this is not a normal step, but I don't have any more, excuse me guys, you're seeing all my stuff right now. I don't have any, any more of the, what is that stuff called? Cloth, but I am going to press down on that paper towel, and I'm going to risk getting some of my, all right, this was disastrous, some of my my paper towels in there just to get some more moisture off. Hold on guys, let me get that off there. All right, we got that all out just to get that. So if you take your time, and we're going to make this into 2, and you're just going to form this into like a pizza crust. And right now, it doesn't look like, and I'm still going to take another paper towel, but I'm going to put it on top of here and just press really. Now, I just want you guys to keep a couple things in mind when you're doing this, something I had to consider and understand, okay? This is not dough. Okay, it's not going to taste like your normal pizza crust. It's going to be good. It's going to serve its purpose, but don't go into this trying to figure out, oh my gosh, now look, see, it's still a lot of water, and that is a problem when you're trying to make cauliflower into dough. See that? That is a lot of water. We don't need that water. So if you want to learn anything on this show today, is to make sure your behind gets a cheesecloth so you can squeeze it out. And it literally will squeeze out. But we're going to do our best here with what we have. And we're just going to squeeze that on there. Squeeze it on there. I know some people talking about me. She's using a paper towel. Darn right, because I want this to come out right. Okay. Put that in the garbage. Just keep them separate. Okay. And then if you're going to make it into like actual pizza crust, some people I see that they go around the sides to make the sides nice and pretty, you know, as it's going to bake. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and finish that. Now this is going to go into a 450 degree oven. If you do have a pizza stone, that helps, but you know, again, it's not pizza, guys. Just get over it that it's not pizza. It's an alternative to the pizza crust that keep making your belly clap. Did I just say belly clap? I did. Okay. So that's how it looks before. It's going to stay in here for a few minutes. We're going to check on it in a couple minutes. Have it at 450. We're going to pop it right in the oven. Okay. Put that in the oven. Parsonage paper is very okay in the oven. We'll come back.